Hi, my name is Prachit and welcome to my channel. So it happens to us sometimes that we can't log into a website because we've forgotten the username and password. And also there is a risk of the account getting hacked if we store the username and password in some third-party server. So the solution to that problem is to use Arduino Nano as a password manager. So by uploading a simple program, we can convert this Arduino Nano to a password manager. The username and password are stored in its 1 KB internal EEPROM. A single entry contains a domain name, username and password of 45 bytes, domain name of 15, username of 15 and password of 15, so total 45. So in that way we can store the username, password and domain name in the EEPROM. We can access it using serial communication. So if to upload a program in it, how to upload that program, there is a specific way so that this gets converted into a digital vault. You need another Arduino as an ISP programmer. All the steps are given in the blog, link is in the description. Now once the program is uploaded, you have to connect this to the COM port using a USB cable, open Arduino IDE and open the serial monitor with a baud rate 9600 and no line ending. So let's see the output on the serial monitor. So now let's open the Arduino IDE, go to tools, select the board and COM port, then open the serial monitor, set the baud rate to 9600, select here no line ending. Here it says vault exists, enter your 6-digit pin. So first time when the flash is cleared, it asks us to set a pin. I have already done that and I've set a pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and it says matched. This is your first entry, maximum is 22 because our EEPROM size is 1 KB and here EAKWRDPC, it represents a function. So E is to go in the entry mode. So in the entry mode, let's add our first entry, YouTube. Let's enter a username, enter a password, 123 hashtag W. Let's enter another entry, type E, enter. You go in the entry mode, enter the domain name, Facebook, enter the username, enter my name, enter the password 123 hashtag book. Let's add one more entry, Amazon, enter username, panda, password 123 hashtag shop. Let's add one more entry, chat GPT, username geek, password 123 hashtag GPT. So in this way we have added 4 entries. Now to get all the entries domain names, you have to type D, hit enter. Now this displays all the entries. This is the entry number. This is the domains. So if you want to know a password of a specific domain, you type K. So if I type K, enter. I type the domain name, for example YouTube. So it gives me its username and password. So I want to know again, and if I type some username which is not in the domain name, it says invalid domain name. So if you type a valid domain name which exists in the entry, so type K again, type domain name Amazon, enter. If I want to clear an entry, I will type C. C is to clear, add the entry number 1 because I want to clear YouTube. So now if I type D and see the domain names, you can see YouTube is gone. Now if I want to add in place of YouTube serve another entry, I can type A, add the entry number 1 and add a new domain name, Instagram, username, password 123, hashtag reel. So if I type D again, you can see now YouTube is replaced by Instagram. If I type K to know, enter domain name Instagram, you can see it has given me the username and password for Instagram. In this way we can use C and A to clear and add. So we saw E to entry, K to know, and W is to wipe. Suppose you want to wipe all the entries. Okay, so we will type W. And R is to reset. So if I type R now, the board will reset. Anyway, it will reset after a timeout of 1 minute. So suppose I enter a wrong 6-digit pin. You can see it says wrong attempt. So I have 3 attempts. This is my last attempt. If I type a wrong pin again, it terminates the communication. So now I have to wait for 1 minute until the timeout occurs. Or I can simply close. Open the serial monitor. It says vault exists. Enter your 6-digit pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I type W, it will wipe all the entries, erasing all locations. And if I type D, you can see there are no entries. So my pin is too simple. Suppose I want to change the pin. So I will type P, hit enter. It says me to enter my old pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will do that. In this way, nobody else can change the pin. Only you can change the pin because you know the old pin. Now enter the new pin 789123. Hit enter. So you have to enter your new pin which you reset 789123 and it says match. So in this way you can change the pin of your password manager. So yes, we saw all the functions and this was the demo of the password manager. So in this way we get the control over data in the EEPROM, and yes, this is unhackable. Nobody can upload program in this Arduino. Also no one can get the hex file or the EEPROM using the ISP programmer. So this is a digital locker now. So I hope you enjoyed this video and the details are given in the blog. Link is in the description. So yes, like and subscribe to my channel and thanks for watching.